Hey, Rebels. So, we are here today at this very moment, whenever you find me, to do a little Rebel Earth Oracle drive-by and just check in literally on you. Let's, you know, keep this energy. Come on, Spirit, on you. So, we did a pre-pour. Um, this pre-pour thing. Oh my gosh. All right. So, we have cutting back. Less is more. Um, what's that? Trying to see from where I'm at. Um, Resourcefulness, a sacrifice, development, slowly but surely, a time honoring approach with development. We have conflict with these, what seems to be rock'em sock'em robots right here. Fear, aggression, your willpower, hostility, jealousy. I can't wait to see what that's about. Small is beautiful. Tend to the details, pay attention. And the arousing, shock, crisis, upheaval, a shake up that is a wake up, a shake up that is a wake up. Okay, so what I see is that you are working on something, whether it be yourself, whether it be a project, whether attending more to getting more structure around your household, within your career area, your relationship. Um, you're not foreign to the illusions that may be happening with that moon right there in the background. You are very aware that you're not being seen as completely agreeable. You seem to be making your way into a new space and horizons that it's brand new to you, mostly familiar to those who have been there. So therefore I'm hearing that you are finding your spirit family. You are finding those who are connecting with you, and in order to do that you need to cut off a couple of things. So this next row, I mean, obviously, I see that you're fully focused and very much so determined. I see how this Rock'em Sock'em robot. It almost seems as if they are merging into one, but actually they're not. Interesting enough. And remember, small is beautiful. Okay, so this does not have to be anything major. You're taking your time. You're catering to this effort of yours, and you're actually making progress. Now, I would like to see, where is the conflict at? What is the distraction? What is it that you are needing to give a little less attention to, or maybe a little bit more attention to? So, right here under cutbacks and less is more, the zombies. So, for the zombies, I'm seeing that there are certain conversations that you need to cut short. You are giving too much attention to unnecessary spaces, unnecessary conflicts, unnecessary competitions. Um, Cradle to the grave, honey. Do not coddle what is already deceased. Let it go. There is no need to continue to push the narrative that you are right. When they are ready to see, when they are ready to accept, they will. And if they don't, then you won't see them or have to experience much of them as you move forward. Continuing forward, your development. Once again, danger. This this card gives me a feeling of, while they play checkers, you are actually playing chess with his one nostril having self. You got all these other holes, but only one nostril. Or did you beat them so well at their own game that you actually broke their nose and knocked it to the side, and to the point that it looks like they have only one nostril? They're kind of cartoonish. This is, once again, no judgment towards anyone else outside of you. Just, you got to call a spade and, see it for what it is. Is it for you or is it not? Now, the danger is that you continue to play these games. You can even look at this as floor tiles. The mask is on the floor. Your mask is off. This bathroom floor especially, your mask is off. This could be a restaurant if you want to. Your mask is already off. So why would you take a step back to entertain those that, it's kind of like, once again, it's kind of like that kid who graduated from high school, who's no longer a kid, who is actually 23 years old, standing across the street from the high school and trying to actually see if there's an opening for them to get in, just to, go down that memory lane of when they were big dog, when they were the jockey, when everyone knew their name. Yes, you need to allow yourself, if you haven't already gotten to this point, I understand you need to allow yourself to embrace where not many people know your name. Drop message. Yeah, they are moving. It's time for you to move. It's time for you to take the fool's journey, to taste the fool's journey again. And stop with the distractions. Because any distractions that are coming your way at this point, you know what distractions are intentionally done and created by you, and you know what distractions are just life altering type of things. Life happens, you know. Do not be one of those people who, oh my God, I don't have any, I only got so much money. When somebody asks you if they get a couple of dollars, you be one of those people who, well, I'm not saying that you are, but let's not be one of those people. If somebody say, hey, can I get, borrow $5, or can you loan me $50, or hey, do you have $5 or $50, and you go completely spaz out mode on them. Oh my God, rent is due on the first, and well, you know what, you don't need all that energy, because your rent is going to be due all the time, same time of the month. So don't give that chaotic energy towards things that you know are gonna happen annually, that are going to happen quarterly, that are going to happen on a specific date, that are just going to happen because, it's a part of adulting. So you haven't worked out on that spazzed out part of you, work on it. Okay, conflict. What is the conflict? Oh, wow. So we have browsing history. Let's look at a couple of these. Picture of clowns. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. World's best beaches. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Brewing coffee. Okay. Okay. Rapid DNA testing. Am I a MILF? Don't worry about your old age. Don't worry about how you're aging. Just take care of yourself. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself if you have yet to stabilize your routine of self-care for yourself. Maybe you want to get up a little bit earlier. Maybe you want to do like watch a little bit less screen time things, whether it be television, your laptop, whether it be your phone, scrolling, it's pimple explosions. Okay. Yeah, be careful with how much you're scrolling, because if you're entertaining yourself by watching other people's creativity and other people's entertainment, yes, it is important to give back. It is important to support each other. But the important question for you right now is, how is it that you can do better at supporting yourself? And so others can have a reason to support you as you support others, right? So I don't know if that means you should be working online, or if you should be writing a book, or maybe just doing a vlog, or do a top 10 reasons why. Just to throw out a couple of ideas. And it says, am I a MILF? You, honey, you are whatever it is that you say that you are. With exceptions, okay? With exceptions, okay? I'm pretty sure you know what I mean by that. And if you don't know what I mean by that, you might be in this place with us just to visit and come back and play. Aha, I get it. Okay, small is beautiful. What is paying attention? Keep it simple. All right. Find the extraordinary in the ordinary. And then you have rent controlled apartment. Now I'm gonna tell you now, I did not look at the bottom. Did not look at these cards, the ones that are flipped with the back sides up. I did not look at them. But that is very interesting, the fact that we were just discussing how some people get so frantic about telling someone that they have to do something. That's like wanting a reward for something that you have to do to take care of yourself, right? Adulting. Uh, it's time to leave. It's time to leave all the childish things behind. Now, no one's saying that you can't have fun. No one is saying that you cannot take a break. But what it's saying is the childish behaviors of throwing tantrums over things that you already know and can perceive are coming. What is the point? It's wasted time, wasted air, wasted energy. Do better. And if nobody, if you get other, if you have enablers around you who are willing to watch you go crazy because it makes them feel needed, yeah, you're the picture of the clown. Yeah, and I'm gonna laugh at you, okay? And hopefully one day you get to the point where you can laugh at yourself. I mean, just it is what it is. Who cares? All right. Also, with this small is beautiful and the rent controlled apartment, what I'm hearing is that it might be time to do some decluttering. It might be time to go through the things that you have, see what it is that you could donate or give away, which is same as donating. You may actually have, if you're in need for money and finances, you may actually have some things that you can sell. It may also be time to like what did it not simmer down, well definitely simmer down, but it may be time to get a smaller place. Maybe you have more space than you actually need, and then that can help you, finance your money towards whatever this all started off with, as far as taking a vacation or investing in yourself or investing in a project, moving away from the zombies, because as they say, oftentimes we become a product of our environment, and you may no longer be a good ambassador for your environment, and it may be time for you to go. So then with arousal, honey, 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 that steak doesn't look too bad, but knowing the deck that this came from, I'm questioning it. Okay, so I would also ask for you to reevaluate your interests, reevaluate what turns you on, what arouses you, what excites you, right? Look at the things that excite you now and ask yourself, are those things that excite you actually attached to toxic behaviors and structures that you can't seem to get rid of because for whatever reason you're still attached to, being a piece of meat? Okay, so I'm being told to share this with you. So I say 15 years ago, before on the other side of 15 years ago, I would be someone who I called a sex addict, right? And the reason why I said that I was a sex addict back then, which, really in addiction, you don't ever really stop being an addict. You just more so are in recovery, just as it is. You're never completely healed. You are healing, right? Um, I realized a lot of my acceptance, the things that I would see as acceptance towards me, was related to sex. Sex appeal, and if someone wanted to do it with me, or just anything and everything seems to be centered, like was definitely sex centered. If I wanted something, sex. If I needed something, that was the answer for me. So therefore I stopped. I became celibate. And in being celibate, ooh, keep on getting louder. So in being celibate, I realized how much I centered being sexual, and how I did not know how to function without arousing others, and did not know how to function without feeling that approval that came with someone desiring me in the most intimate of ways, even if I didn't want their attention, just the fact that I could get them to, right? So I would definitely say research yourself. Anything that is your favorite. Anything that is your favorite. See how that is actually like a spider web connecting to other aspects of your life, and how that one thing being demolished or being pulled from your life can affect other parts of your life. So, like, let's say if you are someone who smokes cigarettes, or you can't do anything without smoking a cigarette. You can't use the bathroom without smoking a cigarette. You can, I'm just using this as an example. You, after having adult relations, you need to have that movie, scene of smoking, or before you go into work, you need to smoke. Or during lunch break, you need to smoke. After you eat, you need to smoke. Before you eat, you need to smoke. After while you have your coffee, you need to smoke. Somebody said something that, you feel should have made you feel some type of way or made you mad. You smoking just in case. Even if it's a point of validation, let's use that. Well, I'm not going to do this unless someone tells me that I'm doing a good job. And if no one telling me that I'm doing a good job, then I might as well stop, because they didn't give me that green light of validation. What is your green light of validation issue is what I'm asking. Is it chocolate cake? Is it someone having to say hi? Is it okay that your life does not run and operate like the Truman Show? Research that. So okay. So right here with the zombies, we got the King of Swords cut in a labyrinth behind it. The sun, the moon shining right behind him. Got his arsenal, his archive, and I can't tell, is that? Oh, that's a badge of honor. All right. So right here with these zombies, let it go. Cut it. Cut it. You already know. And if you don't know, now you know. Okay? Don't make me baby you, because I'm sure you're an adult if you're here with me. All right, let's move forward. Ten of Wands. Yeah. Look, the people who you've been playing these games with, why you should be working on yourself. All this development that you have done with yourself is all on your back. All on your back. You collected those 10 wands. You are fired. This man, oh my gosh, I can remember so many days that I was like this, not having a car, kept going to the grocery store, things on my back, things on my shoulder, and people coming over wanting to eat and see what meal I cooked. It remind me of that, the story of the hen. Right? When I was younger, they had the story of the hen. I don't even know if they tell the story anymore, but there was a hen who wanted to bake bread. And she went to all her farm friends asking them for ingredients. Nobody wanted to give her the eggs, nobody wanted to assist her with the ingredients. So she went and got them. And not only did she go get the ingredients, but she baked the bread. And when the farm smelt the bread, everybody wanted to come and eat. And that hen in that story, now no, she did not say, well, you know what, next time you guys, you see me trying to ask for ingredients, or you would like some bread, and you know that I'm baking bread, you need to give me ingredients next time. No, she clearly at the end said, well, when I came and asked you for eggs, you told me no, and you had eggs. And when I came and asked you for milk, you said no, and you had milk. And when I came and asked you for, and I told you what I needed for, and I overly explained myself, and you did not care to assist, nor did you care to help, nor did you care to, invest at all. There it is. No, they did not care to invest at all. And no one wanted to help her bake the bread. But yet and still, she got it done. And guess who ate that bread? The hen. Nobody else. It was all hers, because it all came from her hard work, her dedication, her resourcefulness. That's how you need to be. And then, who the heck knows what's under this in this cave? All right. Next. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this browsing history. We got 8 of Wands. Honey, it's time to get focused. It's time to get focused. And it's something about geese having, they're like sea turtles, where they have this understanding with the center of the earth to be able to guide themselves. All right. You are booked and busy. You are flying away to your destiny. You have been working and harvesting and taking care of stuff during this past season of the winter, or the upcoming winter. And you need to only continue to resonate with those who resonate with you. Take care of yourself. Take care of what it is that you are developing. All that conflict stuff, honey, fly away from it. Eight of Wands, so fast, so fast, so furious, okay? And not furious in a bad way, okay? Just keep it moving. Small is beautiful. And the rent control apartment. When you downsize to something that fits you, that is not in the luxury of other people's expectation of what their definition of success is, and you understand and you make peace with what your definition and your need for success is, you will be in such a celebratory place. Notice there's nobody else in these cards, just individuals. Most will see four wands being a wedding. No, it's a celebration of yours. Be married to yourself. Be married to your happiness. Be married to your abundance. Be married to yourself. Because as they say, would you want, I mean, how does it go? Look at yourself and ask yourself, would you marry yourself? And if you're in a place where, no, I wouldn't marry myself, then you got more work to do. You got more work to do, because as far as the arousal, it seems that you do want a union with someone, a partnership. You want an investment. You want a sense of companionship. You want a duality. You want a mirroring effect. You want to be able to trust somebody that the cup that they have, look at this, that the cup that they have behind your back isn't poison, that it isn't a sword while you're giving them your emotions. You want someone who's going to give you reciprocity, someone who is just going to give, if not as much, but more than you. You want to be able to see yourself mirroring in anything that arouses you, anything that satisfies you going forward. You want to be able, I feel it, you want to be able to say that I trust that I am safe. I trust that I see this situation, this scenario, this person reflecting me back, that I know that I am safe, that I know that I am heading in the right direction, and that I can be myself. That if I have questions, if I have further things that I need to manage and gain of myself, that I am in a right place for it. So, rebels, I love you so much, honey. Okay, I want to do another one of these cards. I've been having so much fun with these cards. Today, let's do a few. And it says, hey, listen, your perspective is unique and important. Oop, want this one too. All right. It says, hey, your mistakes help you grow. Ike? Yeah, mistakes help you grow. Over here, hey, failure is just another way to learn how to do something right. Okay. And then we have, hey, listen, you are having a positive and inspiring impact on people you come in contact with. And Lord help us at the bottom. We got the categories card. So this is very deemably important. So the category card. This deck is called the 7 Days Reflection. 7 Day fuck with 7 fucking lives. Okay. Is that what it's called? Anyway, so the categories that they have in this card is, okay, so we have purple, which is knowledge. Then we have blue, knowledge, to know and understand. Then we have blue, which is reflection. We also have blue, reflection, meaning to see. We have expression, to speak and to be heard. Acceptance, to love and to be loved. Definition, to act. Gratification, to feel and desire. Preservation, to be here and to have. So, 7 things you need to keep with you today, moving forward, looking at your life. 1, you want to have knowledge to know and understand. 2, you want to reflect to see. 3, finger over here. 3, your expressions. You want to speak and be heard, but you also want to listen and allow others to be heard. You know, the reciprocity thing, remember that. What you want is also what it is that you desire and someone else wants and desires, right? Or the situation or whatever this baby is that you're making for yourself, your stability. 4, acceptance, to love and to be loved. 5, definition, to act. And then 6, gratification, to feel and desire. And I was about to say C, okay? C, like the letter C, okay? Preservation, to be heard and to have. So, matter of fact, let's bring this up close. My fingers look so weird being this close. You know what? I think we're going to do something better with that. Either which way. And this is going to go over here with arousal. See how that works. Rebels, I want you all to have such a wonderful time and know that I am so proud of you. And as well, I want you to take a mini break. And your mini break card is clay break. Take a moment and create a monster out of your clay to express how you feel. Now, that monster does not have to be a mean monster. It could be like a monster from Sesame Street or something, okay? You decide. Anything else right here? All right. And it says, undying love. The love you have shared is internal, regardless of your situation. Sensitivity, okay? You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So let's not act like you don't have any things that discourage you or that you haven't had any problems or that you haven't had any issues. Don't act like everything has been fine. Honey, we all have trials and tribulations, okay? We all have the attributes of it even within ourselves. And sometimes it's not even other people. Sometimes it's ourselves who we have the issues with. So, rebels, as always, we got other stuff to do. Hold on, wait, okay. 2002 or 2002, the void. Interesting. So the void reads, you have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It's getting better with time. There are plenty of friends to make. So chill out, have fun, open up, and go outside. So that means even if you had to get rid of all your friends because you found out all your friends were zombies of the past, honey, there are plenty of friends to make. Okay, so who cares if you're not one of those people who have a friend that you've known since kindergarten or middle school or high school or whatever, your grade levels was, that you now had that really good friend that you thought was the best friend, but turns out some other stuff happened. There are plenty of friends to be had. Just go out, be yourself, and have fun, and others will find you. But also, once again, use your discernment because people see your light. This King of Swords, people see your light. They see your light and they're attracted to it, Not everybody can be a firefly who has their own, right? So, rebels, as always, you got other stuff to do. I thank you for joining us. And go rebels!